my channel. If you have subscribed, welcome back. If you haven't, make sure that you subscribe and welcome to my channel. That was a really weird intro. I'm just gonna blow past it. So today I thought that I would do part 2 of my part 1 coming back to life video that I promised you guys that I would do. So in the first video, if you have not seen it, go check it out. I'll leave a little card here for you to click on. If you have seen it, then you know that I talked about postpartum fitness. I more so talked about overall wellness, but more specifically fitness and like what I'm doing postpartum and how I've essentially, I titled it Coming Back to Life because it's like, it's the old me coming back to life. Essentially, you know, if you're a mom, you know, you kind of lose yourself in motherhood a little bit, especially in the beginning. So I see it as like I'm basically coming back from my past and I'm like myself and how I was, but also a mom and my identity, but I'm also like better than I was. It's weird. So yeah, this is part 2 today. If you hear my son Jackson in the background, he's just eating, which is the theme of today. So we're doing a little what we eat in a day, not what just I eat in a day, but what we eat, because we usually eat very, very similar meals, if not identical. We are doing baby-led weaning. So my son Jackson is 11 months old. Oh my God, 11 months old. That's like the first time that I've said that out loud. How has it gone by so quickly? So my son Jackson is 11 months old. We've been doing baby-led weaning since he was 6 months. Yeah, hi, he's doing a double wave right now. Hi, you are so sweet. We are also, as of a week or 2 ago, we are weaning off of bottles. So we're in a bit of a transition phase right now, which is really exciting because that means I get to stop breast pumping / breastfeeding. And I'm really excited. I cannot explain to you how excited I am because he's been, I don't call it breastfeeding. I mean, it is breastfeeding, I guess technically, but not really technically because he's been done with actually breastfeeding since he was about 4 months. He just like would not take to it anymore. So instead, yes, you are so excited. So I have been like strictly pumping since he was 4 months old. It's been a really long road, let me tell you. Really long. Just to give you a little bit of an overview on what I have been doing here recently, I am not counting calories. I'm not on any strict macros. I'm not doing any of that. And I am doing that mainly because I can't really diet since I'm still breastfeeding. That being said, some days here and there, I have counted just my protein macros, which is totally fine. I just needed like an estimate of where I was and how much more I needed to eat. So right now I'm mainly focusing on just making sure that I get a lot of protein in, but I'm not necessarily counting it. And then on top of that, I just make sure that I also get, you know, your healthy fats, your carbs, that kind of stuff. It's not complicated. I basically just don't eat any shitty food. You know, like I'm not eating junk food or fast food or anything in that realm. Today is going to be a little bit different because we are hanging out with my friend Kristen. She's one of my best friends in the whole world, who you'll see later. That's right, we love Auntie Kristen. She's in town from North Dakota and we're really excited to see her. We're gonna go to the sculpture park in Minneapolis and then we're gonna have some lunch, I think. Or at least I hope that we're gonna have lunch. Right? I am bringing a lunch for him. I am bringing him waffles. I don't know if we're going to use them or not. I don't know how long we're gonna be there. I don't actually know if we're doing lunch, but I figured we'll just have them in case he needs them. But I do have a bottle if he needs that. Yeah, that's it. Welcome to the vlog. And yeah, let's get started. Breakfast first.
Hi, buddy. Do you like your breakfast? So Jackson is having cottage cheese with stewed apple and crushed cashews. I just put them in the food processor for a little bit. And then hemp seeds. Yeah, and some water on the side. He seems to like it so far. And then I'm just having, so I try to have very similar things to what he has, if not identical. So I don't like cottage cheese, so I have Greek yogurt. And then the stewed apples, crushed cashews, and hemp seeds. Oh, and I put some honey in mine as well because plain Greek yogurt is disgusting.
we kind of had to do a bit of a switch around with the schedule today. You know, to be honest, I thought about not filming today because it's not like a typical day for us where we just kind of stay home and we do the 3 solid meals at a certain time and we do his bottles at a certain time. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't film like when we're going out and doing something out of the ordinary, but I think that's exactly why I needed to film it. So here we are. Usually we do solid feed and then we bottle. We had to switch that up a little bit today. That's what we did for his breakfast, but then for his lunch, I was in Minneapolis with my friend Kristen, as you guys saw, and I didn't want to do a solid feed in the restaurant because it does get messy, and I hate to do that to restaurants, and I hate having to like clean up after it in restaurants, and I don't want to like, and I don't want to like leave stuff behind. So we just swapped his bottle and his solid feed for lunch today, which is totally fine. He's eating, so it's fine. So currently he is eating waffles. I had some waffles that I made a couple of days ago. I had them in the freezer. So they were really easy to just get out, make really quickly, and have him eat. I just wanted something that was really quick because normally he does his solid feed at 1:30 and then he does his bottle directly after. So that's usually around like 2:15, 2:30-ish. So it's 2:45 or it's 3 at this point, something like that. So we did his bottle in the restaurant at 1:30 and now we're just doing a solid feed to kind of, he's getting the same amount of food today. Anyway, sorry, I really hate yellow lighting. I would much rather have a natural light. Anyway, we had an amazing lunch where we went to. It was called Red Cow. Amazing. I've never been to it before. I don't really go to Minneapolis or St. Paul a lot, but it was phenomenal food. Was in love with it. Will definitely be back. Need to take my husband there. Let me tell you what is in his waffles right now. So the waffles are an egg, applesauce, whole milk, vanilla extract, unsalted walnuts, all-purpose flour, almond flour, baking powder, ground nutmeg, unsalted butter, smooth cashew butter, smooth peanut butter, and sesame tahini. It's a lot that goes into those waffles. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. When you hit subscribe, make sure that you also hit the bell icon to be notified every single time I post a new video. Make sure that you like the video to support my channel, and jeez, careful kid. I want you to comment and let me know what else you want to see on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time, or we'll see you next time. Bye!